Could, would, and used to can all be used to talk about the past. However, they don't all mean the same thing. I'm Teacher Mike. I help adults like you learn real English that they can use in their daily lives. And today, we are talking about the main differences between could, would, and used to when talking about the past. So, when talking about the past, could is just the past tense form of can, which we use to talk about ability or something being possible. For ability in the present, we use can, and for ability in the past, we use could. For example, when I was 15, I could run a mile in 6 minutes. I can't do that now, but I could do it in the past. This does not mean that I did it many times or that I did it regularly. It just means that I had the ability to do it. Another example, when I lived in Thailand, I could take the train to work, or I could take a taxi. Again, this doesn't mean that I always did those things. It just means that they were possible. Would is used to talk about something that happened repeatedly in the past. And when I say that it happened repeatedly, I mean that it happened again and again, many times, probably because it was a part of your routine. For example, when I worked in a hotel, I would wake up between 4:30 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. every day. Or when I was a little kid, my mom would take me to get ice cream after school every Friday. And I want you to remember that these are repeated actions, things that happened again and again, not just one time. And before we go on to talk about used to, if you are finding this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like. Doing this really helps my channel, but it also helps other English learners like you because it tells them that this is a good video to watch. Now, used to. Used to means that something happened repeatedly in the past, but it doesn't happen now. So in many situations, it really means the same thing as would. I can say I would wake up between 4:30 and 5:30, or I can say I used to wake up between 4:30 and 5:30. Both of those are correct. However, whereas would can only be used for something that happened repeatedly, used to can also be used for something that only happened once, but continued for a long period of time. For example, I used to live in Thailand. That is not a repeated action. I lived there for 10 years, but I only did it one time. Here we can use used to, but we can't use would. Another example, I used to have long hair. That is not something that I did again and again. It's just something that was true for a long period of time. Because of that, we can't use would, but we can use used to. So again, when talking about the past, could is for ability, would is for repeated actions, and used to is used for both repeated actions and things that only happened once but continued for a long period of time or were true for a long period of time. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.